When most people picture Walmart's home office, they might be thinking in their head something a bit more corporate. But what Walmart has done here is create something that integrates with the community. And what better place to start than here at Walmart's Welcome Center to be able to get your Walmart gear. My friend, today we're going to take you around Walmart's home office campus and show you how it's not just for the corporate employee, it's actually for the general public to come and enjoy as well. The new Walmart home office campus spans over 350 acres right here in Bentonville, Arkansas. And this just isn't a collection of office buildings. Walmart has intentionally designed this to feel walkable, rollable, strollable, if you will, connected to the community and outdoor oriented to give a community-focused campus. You've got bike paths, public promenades, restaurants, gathering spaces, retail corridors. Honestly, to me, it feels more like a modern mixed-use district than a corporate headquarters. And location-wise, it's incredibly connected. You're just minutes from downtown Bentonville, Crystal Bridges, 8th Street Market, the Momentary. Not too far away from Kohler Mountain Bike Preserve. Always got to get Kohler in there. Interstate 49 is close by, and of course, connected to the Razorback Greenway. So Walmart's new home office campus isn't isolated from Bentonville. It's intentionally woven into the fabric of the city. What's interesting is this doesn't really feel like most corporate headquarters across America. If you look at somewhere like Apple Park in California, it's absolutely stunning architecture, but it feels very private and insulated. Google campuses tend to be more employee-focused. Even Target's home office in downtown Minneapolis feels more corporate and cold. But of course, Bentonville's home office here, while we've been standing here, there's been multiple people that aren't corporate employees have been riding along on their bikes, have been going on lunch walks. It feels completely different, and I think that's the idea. Now, let's be clear, this still is the corporate headquarters of Walmart. So yes, there absolutely are private employee-only sections of the campus. And honestly, I think that's where some of the online confusion comes from. You should know that the office buildings themselves are secured. And of course, if you're needing to access employee-specific areas, there are badge access points throughout the campuses for associates only. There are internal collaboration spaces, workspaces, associate amenities, and secured corporate areas that the public cannot access. One of the areas is Walmart's associate food hall, which is called 8th and Plate. According to online, they have 12 flavor-packed venues. They've got breakfast options, snack options, as well as lunch and pastry options also. One of the cool features for employees on campus is the 360,000, yes, I said that right, 360,000 square foot fitness center that is open to Walmart employees, as well as some former employees might actually have a lifetime benefit for their years of service at Walmart. One of my friends, Rob, who also sells real estate with me, is still enjoying the benefit of being a Walmart employee years removed. The fitness center offers free weights, sauna, pool, and stationary equipment, as well as multiple different rooms to be able to do fitness classes. So no, there are certainly areas here on Walmart's campus that you can't just wander through as a member of the public. What Walmart has done really well here is intentionally create public-facing areas that feel connected to Bentonville itself. Of course, there's the retail corridors, restaurants, promenades, bike paths, and even green spaces and gathering areas were designed to be experienced by both the associate and the public. So whether you work for Walmart or not, there are certainly a lot of places and spaces that you can genuinely come and enjoy. When people are coming to check out Walmart's campus, many of them could certainly roll or stroll here from nearby features. However, people may not realize public parking here is actually free. It may sound small, but it makes a huge difference on how public this area feels for non-employees. You can go grab coffee, meet some friends, walk the trails, even eat dinner and visit the Welcome Center or spend time on campus without feeling like you're entering some type of restricted corporate zone. It honestly feels much more like a modern use district rather than traditional headquarters. And this is where the campus really starts feeling unique. Walmart didn't just put national chains here on the home office campus, although it's kind of cool. We have one of the only Anthropologie stores in all of Arkansas, but this is where you start to notice the integration of national and local businesses alike. You've got Wright's Barbecue here, which has become one of the most recognizable local food brands in Northwest Arkansas. I know for my family and I, we absolutely love going to Wright's for lunch or for dinner or to grab some barbecue and go and meet some friends at a park. And honestly, that matters because it gives this place authentic Arkansas identity instead of feeling overly corporate. If you know Northwest Arkansas, you know Wright's Barbecue. Another local Arkansas company to feature here is Flyaway Brewing. They're an Arkansas-rooted business that's came here to campus, and it's little details like this, again, that makes the corporate feel not as corporate and certainly more like down home Arkansas. Shout out to the Garrett family, Carl and Lindy, who are the owners of the Table restaurants located all around Northwest Arkansas. Table House Center just opened its doors on the Walmart home office campus. This feels more of a European in style, slower paced type of experience. Again, it reinforces the idea that Bentonville is becoming increasingly lifestyle focused. Again, for my family and I, we absolutely love the Table restaurants around Northwest Arkansas, everywhere from Table Alpine up in Bella Vista down to Mirabella's Table in Rogers. And who could forget their flagship store at Table Mesa, downtown on the square. Also located here on the Walmart home office campus is the AC Hotel by Marriott. Unfortunately, because they require a press pass, we weren't able to go in and shoot portions of the lobby for you, but I did want to tell you about the rooftop lounge and bar. Fulfaria sits on top of the AC Marriott Hotel, giving you panoramic views across the city and the new campus. What's interesting is it doesn't feel like a corporate rooftop lounge, as it shouldn't. It feels like an actual destination. Whether you work for Walmart or not, this is clearly intended to be a place where locals and visitors, as well as associates, overlap. Interesting fact you may not know, Fulfarius is actually a name of a town where Sam Walton liked to go fishing. It being on the Walmart campus, why not name it after somewhere Sam Walton liked to go? Our next store is in the name, the Bentonville Bicycle Company. This may actually be one of the most symbolic businesses on the entire campus. As we've mentioned, Bentonville has a huge biking community, and what store would help anchor that any better than the Bentonville Bicycle Company? It just tells you a little bit more about how important biking culture is here. In Northwest Arkansas, cycling isn't just recreation anymore. It's certainly transportation, community, and lifestyle for many of the people that live here. Here goes another bike. Last but not least, as a local business and founded in Jonesboro, Arkansas, is Gearhead Outfitters, and it fits perfectly into Bentonville's outdoor lifestyle culture. To me, the entire area feels intentionally curated around the way people actually live in Northwest Arkansas. And of course, you're still gonna have some nationally recognized brands that people expect to see, like Chipotle, Starbucks, Sweet Green, and as a kid that went to school in Southern California, where it was founded, Jamba Juice is one of my favorite restaurants to grab something to drink. But again, what makes this campus interesting is the amount of local Arkansas DNA that's blended into the experience. Now, one of the biggest reasons that Walmart's campus feels so connected to the community is because of the bike culture. There are nearly 7 miles of promenades and bike paths integrated directly into the campus. As mentioned, they connect straight into the Razorback Greenway, which means from here, you can ride all the way north to Bella Vista or go all the way down to Mount Kessler, where the path starts at mile 1 down in Fayetteville. This is one of the features that people outside of Northwest Arkansas don't fully understand. Sure, different parts of the country have their connected bike trails and bike paths, but Northwest Arkansas is connected with the Razorback Greenway to connect multiple different mountain biking trails, multiple different communities and community centers. In Bentonville, the trails have become an actual transportation infrastructure and part of daily life. Very few Fortune 500 companies in America are this integrated into outdoor recreation culture. Of course, integrated with bike culture here in Bentonville, you need a place to be able to store your bike. So of course they have parking garages for your cars, but they have parking garages for your bikes. Another little known feature here on campus is the public can actually use these B-cycles. You just have to start your own account and you can rent these bikes and ride all around campus. Developments like this change cities. Not overnight, but definitely over time. A campus like this can certainly change the way a community operates. This campus is helping push Bentonville toward becoming more walkable, rollable, strollable, more experience-driven, and more lifestyle-focused. You're seeing growth in hospitality, restaurants, housing demand. I definitely noticed that as a realtor. Infrastructure and outdoor recreation are all feeding off one another in their own way. And honestly, this is one of the reasons that so many people continue to move towards Northwest Arkansas, is because campuses and places like this continue to feed into a different culture, a different feel than they might experience anywhere else in the country. Some little known facts before we go. If you're like me, you might not notice that there are hundreds of pieces of art to look at all along the paths throughout the campus, and they're intentional pieces that they call placemaking. It's where they celebrate Walmart's and Arkansas's bright future and proud past. Now, I'm not an art person myself, but come to find out, there are actually 4 Marlon Blackwell installations here on the Walmart campus. There are art pieces that light up at night. Things that you might drive past without even giving them a second look. As I was doing research for this video, I come to find out there were multiple buildings around campus that have specific names. For instance, the Hula Building was named after Sam Walton's 1984 promise to do the hula dance on Wall Street if Walmart met certain growth projections. There's the Cheer Building, which represents the Walmart Cheer, a ritual that's created by Sam after he went to South Korea in 1975 in a way to help boost employee morale. There's the Old Roy Building, which is named after Sam's cherished bird dog. The Maverick Building, which symbolizes the company's spirit of taking risks and quote-unquote swimming upstream. The Sparky Building, which is a nod to the Walmart Spark logo. And the Moon Pie Building. Apparently, one of Sam's favorite snacks was a moon pie. It wasn't too long ago that I was standing in this very exact same spot when Walmart office was being built just behind me. Now you can see that years later, it is finally finished. What a better way to finish the video than here at Airship Coffee's patio. My friend, it's always a pleasure to put this information together for you, and now you know a little bit more about what life is like in and around Bentonville. Thanks for watching.